Let's smash the connections. We're making 4 groups of 4 out of these 16 words, dude. Alright, so my mic broke earlier. There was really bad static. You couldn't hear anything I was saying, so I'm going to try and voice over what I was thinking while I was doing this. I think the first thing I was seeing when I looked at this was husky, thick, and solid. And then I really couldn't find anything else that fit with those. And that was a theme for kind of the entire thing. I didn't really know what was going on here. A few of the words fit together. This is really weird. I'm just going to try and figure out what my thought processes are. Hopefully I click on a few things here. This is a pretty difficult connections. Wasn't really sure what was happening the entire time. I don't know what skink means. What does skink mean? Not a clue. Mask, also sort of a strange word. You know? Didn't really know what was going on there. Shepherd and guide, I noticed, probably mean a very similar thing. Then I found direct and lead and figured out that that was almost definitely a category. I was very confident in this category. Couldn't find a word to go with husky, thick, and solid, but this looked like a great category to me, so I felt like I was on my way a little bit here. A hearth is a fireplace, right? I wasn't sure what that word meant, but I knew I had heard it sort of in reference to a fireplace before. Wasn't really sure what to do with that. And then I saw the word pit and was like, oh, maybe that goes with hearth, like a fire pit, a hearth. And maybe a cask you could put in the fireplace. I thought, like, this reminded me of like I don't know, an old house or something that you would like maybe heat up something in I don't know, a cask or something. I decided I was just going to submit this category because I just wanted to get out of the way. Still pretty sure husky, thick, and solid had to go together, but I wasn't sure what was going on beyond that, and really wasn't seeing anything in any of the other words. Started thinking maybe there could be like a fill-in-the-blank category. Was trying to figure out what word might go before fall or colony. Only word I could think of with colony was ant. That wasn't working at all. Back on solid, thick, and husky, just thinking that must be a category. I got to figure out a way to get that out of there to be able to figure out this last one is my thought process. Lunge and squat are definitely gym exercises. Didn't see any more of those. Started thinking about that for a little bit. I just got to figure out how to get something with these 3 words. I thought maybe squat could be something. And maybe I've heard someone refer to as squat before. It seems like of the words that are left, that would be the best one to go with these, but I was really unsure. I really liked cask, pit, and hearth for some reason, too. I wasn't sure what that was going to be, but specifically pit and hearth seemed like they fit together well with just fire stuff. I think a cask is just like a keg, though, so I don't know why I was thinking that went so well in the fireplace. Still definitely on husky, thick, and solid. Trying to figure out how to make that work. It would be great if I could just get that out of here. Finally, I just decided on squat. I think squat's got to be the word. If this isn't it, at least hopefully I'll figure something out. I can figure out if I'm right about this category, and it was. This was huge. Got a category out of the way, and now I can hone in on these other 8 words and see what's going on. Still on cask, pit, and hearth for some reason. Doesn't feel like anything's happening. Skink, I was thinking maybe could be something like, I don't know, maybe there's something going on there. I don't know what it would be, but it seemed like those 4 words for some reason in my head could be like parts of something, some kind of operation. I didn't know what was going on there, but was like maybe this is a category. So then I tried thinking about these other 4 words: fall, lunge, mask, colony. No idea what those could mean. So then I had to take some kind of different approach and try to figure out what was happening here. Just staring at this endlessly without a thought. Trying to figure out some way to make it work. And eventually start thinking about partial words. I think I noticed that like hearth has the word earth in it. Skink has the word skin. Colony has the word colon. I think I started thinking about punctuation a little bit maybe. Cask and mask both kind of sound the same. Was trying to piece something together there. And then I think I had an aha moment here. Lung and skin are both organs. And then I saw colon and heart in hearth. Colony, heart, and hearth. Finally got there. I had no idea what the last category was going to be. I started looking at it a little bit. Not a single clue. But I was virtually positive about this organ thing. Was really psyched to see it. Got pretty lucky with squat being stocky, honestly. I was kind of guessing at that category. But getting that out of the way allowed me to like really kind of stare at fewer words and figure out this organ thing. I don't know what I thought I had no idea what this last category was, and even after I submitted it, Still had no idea, but it was a perfect connections, dude. Don't know how I got through it. This one seemed incredibly hard. Really psyched to get it right. Second words in Poe stories. I don't know any of that. I don't know the cat. I don't know how Poe stories are starting, but maybe I need to read some Poe. Probably need to get up on my Edgar. Become more of a Baltimorean. I don't know what that means, but dude, got through the connections. It was horrifying. Squat was really the key to the whole thing, and then finally realizing that we had some organs out there, dude. But there's another perfect connections. Pretty psyched to see it. Hopefully my mic works next time. We'll catch you later.